Okay, now today's lesson is lesson number 7 on with our course book and the page number 142, 143. So please open the book, page number 142 and 3. This unit we're talking about identity. We're going to continue the identity, but last lessons we studied about the fables, fable 1, number 1, 2, 3. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this time we're going to continue, but here, page number 142, our story is about captured. So what is this about? So now here, hold on. Here. So before we're going to start, let's have a look at the word pools. Refuse, cliffs, throat, to hangle, or to weave. Do you know any of those words? For example, the refuse, what does that mean? Anyone? Refuse, what does it mean?
I know.
She like to do not want or reject.
Reject. Okay. So what about cliffs? Do you know any word called cliffs?
I guess it's something like a mountain.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. What about throat? Throat.
Okay.
What does it mean?
That thing in the neck.
In our neck.
In our throat, in
The
our
thing
neck.
that it's in the neck.
What do you call it in the science language?
In our neck.
Esophagus.
On the
Right? But hold this neck.
Yeah.
Neck has this throat in front of your neck. Okay. What about haggle? Have you heard of it?
I know.
Okay.
It's about argue about the price.
Okay. Yes, about the price.
A price.
Okay. What about to weave? Okay. Can you look at this, the right side of your screen?
yeah.
Right side of the screen. The word refuse. Can you see that? Here?
Yeah.
Reject. They are the synonyms. Reject, turn down, decline, withhold, or rebuff. Those are the synonyms. What about the cliffs? Do you know that as Madam Oni said, that it's something with the mountain. Rock is more like a big pieces of rocks. It has some of them flat, some of them so sharp, some of them are very edgy. We call them cliffs, right? Okay. Throat is the front part of the neck. Front part of the neck. To haggle, as Marimoni said, what they said, argue about the price. For example, that means we're going to bargain. Okay, I want to buy sheep. How much this cost? Oh, 1,400. Oh, come on, man, it's too expensive. Why is it so expensive? How big it is? So I will pay you 1,000 dinars. So no, man, it's expensive. The tooth has been changed. It's 200,400. Okay, let's do that. Okay, 1,250. Another one said, no, mister, I cannot. It's the last price is 1,400. They said, okay, come on. Okay, at least 50 dinar. 3,350. Oh, they are bargaining persistently. That's called haggle.
Yeah.
Okay, to weave. Here. Make by interlacing rods or flowers. What do you think? What do you understand from this one? This, you know that there's some basket. You have some basket at home. Some of the basket is for potatoes or for food or fruits. Some of them made out of the natural material, which is like the leaves or the bamboo tree or the tamar, the date tree, you know. They make that kind of natural. We put them together, it's like the braiding. Make it with some shape, put them all together. We call it to weave. Okay. So the glossary, also we have some glossary over here. And mesa is a Spanish word for a high, flat plateau. What does that mean, plateau?
Plateau.
How, I mean, tall, high,
It's
mountains, right?
hill.
It's flat-topped hills. Above is a Spanish name for bricks dried in the sun. You know the brick. What do you call it here in Libya? Block, right? It's not a block. It's instead of a brick. Block and brick are a bit different. Block is out of a cement and rock, but the bricks, they have a different mud and other texture. So Anglos is for short word for Anglo-Saxons, which is, you know, in our English language is from the Anglo-Saxon English, means English people. We speak Anglo-Saxon. Okay. A hagen is a traditional Najavo house. Traditional house, we call it Najavo, hagen. Canyon, you know that. A canyon is a valley enclosed by steep rock walls. You know, the Great Canyon in America, do you remember? They are so long and high, the cliffs. If you see it underneath, there will be a valley. So those are our vocabularies, okay? So next page, we're going to start our story. Story capture. Okay, I'm going to read, and then you're going to tell me. We're going to talk about the story in each paragraph. Okay, so I'm going to start. She walked around me, gently running her hand across my back. Then she asked me to smile, and when I refused, she reached out and pushed my lips back with her finger. With her finger. On one side, I have broken tooth, which happened when I was very young and fell against the stone. Okay. So guys, what can you tell about this part? What is the first part about? It is our first.
When the girl was so excited and she was running gently, and then she pushed
her teeth.
that one's lips back.
Is it about her teeth? This part is about her teeth? Are you sure? Is it
no?
This tooth is the supportive part of the mouth, which the girl pressed on her lips. So what is this part again? Muniz, Jury?
I'm trying to think right.
Okay. So let's go back to our another screen again. Let's think again. Okay, here. She walked around me, gently running her hand across my back. Try to imagine the action, okay? Then she asked me to smile. When I refused, she reached out and pushed my lips back with her finger. What does that mean? I mean, she forced her to smile, right? Holding her lips to the back side again to make it look like to make her look like a smiling. And on one side, I have a broken tooth. She has a broken tooth, which happened when I was very young and fell against a stone. So now let's see. This part will be a lot clearer when we move on. The woman made the sound with her tongue, but said nothing. Then she walked around me once more and left the room with the Spaniard. So, what do you think the first part was about? What was the first part about?
Maybe it's about how she was active and happy and like excited.
It was about
her excitement.
She met a lady. Who was that lady? That she ordered to smile.
Yeah.
This is the basic. This is how she met a lady. That the lady who she ordered her to smile. Is that right?
Yeah.
What was the another part?
The woman.
Okay, the woman made a sound with her tongue, but nothing, said nothing. She walked around me once more and then left the room with the Spaniard. It's about the lady, right?
Miss, what does Spaniard mean?
A Spaniard, this means that the person
Yeah.
who is with her, that Spanish person who followed her.
Oh, okay.
It's about
The
A
lady.
woman.
and
The
her
woman.
leaving.
Yeah.
Good. Her exit. Okay. So now, third part. The girl who had opened the gate for us and who was stirring the beans said, "My name is Rosita. I'm 12 years old and I come from White Mesa and in the Najava country. What is your name? Where do you come from? How old are you?" Uh-huh. So what is this part about, guys?
Uh, uh, this part is talk
How they talk about?
how old she was,
Talk about how
where she came.
Personal information.
met who?
She introduced
Personal
herself.
information.
Rosita and her introduction. She introduced what is around, who she is.
Yeah.
Okay.
How she.
Uh-huh. So now, and then said, I told her one of my names, but not my real one. I am 15. I'm from Kenyan Dekale. So now, here, what can you say about the first paragraph? Main idea of action. Now let's recollect our memory. First paragraph was about, as we said, meeting
She met the lady.
a lady.
Lady.
Who was that lady?
The woman.
Smile.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the main action in this part?
She
She
was
asked her to smile.
walking around her gently.
She was rubbing her back and asking her to smile.
Smile.
Uh-huh. Okay, second part was about the ladies exit. Do you have any clue who that lady could be?
Exist.
Exit. Who could
No.
that be? Who could that be? The lady. Okay, last part, the third paragraph was about what?
The introduction of
About
the
meeting
girl who opened the.
a new girl and
Yeah.
and their meeting, right? First time, their first meeting. Okay, very good. So now, let's move on to the next part. Sorry. Now, I told her one of my names, but not my real one. I'm 15 and I come from Canada, Chile. I never heard that of that place, Rosita said. This surprised me, for I thought everyone heard of the Canyon de Chile. It is most beautiful place in the world. I said, it has the most sheep and the finest wool. It has a river, tall cliffs that catch the sun and make the melons grow bigger than pumpkin. There the corn stalks grow taller than you are. Okay. And next part, I wanted to tell her more about Canyon de Chile, but my throat filled up with sadness. So what is this part about? What is our third part about?
Um, this part was talking about how she introduced the place where she comes
She in
from.
her and she in
Intro-
her her introduction to her and about her background. Is that?
yeah,
What was this background? What was the name of the background? The background in the place? Canyon.
Canyon de Kili.
Canyon de Chile. Chile. Okay, this is the background of her, right? And then,
Yeah.
and the Rosetta put a bowl of beans and chili on the table beside me, where I could reach. So you will be happy here, she said. The lady is kind, and her husband also. He's a soldier and doesn't come here often, mostly on the feast days. There is good food to eat and the work is not hard. It will be nicer when you are in the house. The other girl I don't like. She is Zuni's. So, again, what is this part about, guys? What is this part about?
About the family and
Rosita
how
and
the place, how she will feel.
Rosita, what did she do?
She described the life of the family.
Describes the life, life in that new place. What was that new place? How did she describe? What was the description part? The lady
You will be
is
happy, kind,
kind.
and her husband.
Her husband. What else?
Generous.
There is
He is a soldier.
Generous.
He is a soldier. And
there is a good food to eat and work is not hard.
that is the main part of the describing, right? Good food to eat, and work is
not hard.
is not hard here. And also, what did she say?
She doesn't like the other girl. She's
Yes.
Zuni.
But this one, do you think is it main idea of this paragraph, or is it just extra information?
I think
Extra information.
This just give extra information to enrich the story. Otherwise, is it about the main idea? No, right?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So now, let's go to our main screen again. So here, the last part here. So now, before we go to the last page, what is in your imagination about story? What do you think what is going on? Who are those girls? So now you're going to tell me about your imagination before we end the story, okay? So girls, tell me your ideas. I'm gonna type it down. So what is your imagination about the story? What are you thinking of when you read? We haven't reached that yet. The lady, the girls, a new place. What's going on?
Like I think the girl when she refused to smile. I think she was sad from something, and then
the girl is.
she said like I wanted to.
Hold on, sorry, my screen is crapping down.
Sad.
Hold on. And here, hold on. Hold on, I'm sorry. You said the girl is sad somehow, right? Okay. Girls, Jury, Wonice, what do you think? What else? What's going on? What do you think? You feel mysterious, right?
Yeah.
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 You feel mysterious. So what do you think? What comes to your mind when you think about, you're just puzzled with a lot of mysterious, and what are you imagining about the story? What's going on? What is your imagination about what's going on? Okay.
Like when I read the story, it was okay, but when it came to, I wanted to tell her more about Canyon did Kelly, but my throat filled up with sadness. I felt like more mystery because why her throat filled with
So
sadness?
where is she from? Why is she in that place? Who are those
Yeah.
people? Why is she talking about the food is good, work is not hard, and introducing the lady is kind, her husband? What's going on? What do you think?
And why she doesn't like the other girl?
Yes, exactly. And the same time, where is she from? Where did she come from? Well, now, where did he come to?
Yeah.
Did she get lost? Has she been captured or arrested, or has she been sold?
I think that they are around in South America.
They are about America. Okay, America. And what else? Okay, they're in America. What about the girl?
Which girl?
The girl who is
Rosita.
no, the other girl. Who didn't tell her name. She said, like, she told one of her name, but not the real one. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah.
Who do you think?
I think like she did, or maybe even she stole somebody's house and she's wanted or something like this.
Okay, guys. So this is your question that I need to ask from you. Okay, just focus on this question. What's going on? And then now here, end of our story is here. And here, what you're going to do, you're going to read the story continuously, okay? Here, from the next room, I heard the sound of a woman and a Spaniard talking. They talked like the Anglos who came to our canyon and haggle over the price of wool. Rosita listened to them for a moment. The Senora paid little for me, she said, but for you, she will pay more. You are pretty and tall. I wish you were my sister. After a long time, Spaniard left. He was carrying a leather pouch. I was filled with the coins that jingled. I told you, Rosetta said, the pouch is twice as full as it was for me. The women came and led me out of the kitchen. My black dog was waiting for me. We went along a path to a smaller house far in the back. It had white blue door, and inside was a room bigger than our hogan and home, where all my family lived in cooking, waving rags and sleeping. The floor wasn't made of common earth like ours, but of above mixed with the blood. It was smooth, dark, and on it were two Najabo blankets. You sleep here, the woman told me, pointing to a big bed. You spoke to me in Najabo. Her words had a strange sound, but I understood them. She opened the doors of an empty cupboard. For clothes, she said, tomorrow I'll buy you shoes, dresses, and some ribbons for your hair. Okay, this is the story of the ending. Now, you have to brainstorm your mind, as we have talked earlier, and then you have to answer this looking closely, which is simply, this is the end of our story, but more than that, I want you to summary the story of the based on comprehension. You see that comprehension on the page number 143. Page 143.
Yeah.
Yes, page 143, you're going to write a summary of the story, right? A summary of the story, okay? This is your
and solve the looking closely and
looking
comprehension, right?
closely. We're going to solve it, and more than that, you have to focus on a previous lesson, previous pages here. Here, what is your imagination about the story? What do you think what is going on, and who are those girls? We didn't know who are they, what's going on. Somehow there's someone talked about the price. Somehow that lady, she offered a blanket and bed, and that other girl, she said the food is good and your